Oh, hi there, guys. Steve here from Memory Express, and today we're taking a look at the EVGA RTX 2080 Ti. I'm pretty pumped to check it out because we're looking at the XC Ultra today, and you know what? Let's just get into it. Let's talk about the card briefly. As you can see, EVGA really changed up their box design. They now have this beautifully designed RGB-like box with, of course, the Nvidia green trim all around it, and it really stands out. And of course, if you cannot tell, it's a vertical box now with vertical placement of the card, which I suspect inside, versus the traditional horizontal. I really dig the box redesign here. It really shows the difference between last gen's cards and, well, the new RTX lineup. It really lights up the room. So whatever happens next from here is beyond me. It's gonna be a brand new experience. But before we open up Edward here, let's go over some of the basic specs. EVGA XC Ultra is packed with a ton of features to really drive the future of gaming. Firstly, two features I think need to be talked about is the Nvidia Ansel and GeForce experience. These are two key features I feel are generally overlooked and, well, need some additional love. Firstly, Ansel allows you to capture cinematic screenshots. You are limited to the game's perspective that it presents you, as you can reposition the game to get the perfect angle. These can be really cool editing tools for content creators, as well as GeForce experience for capturing content and streaming it. Next, we already all know about ray tracing by now, and the fact that these cards have the new Turing architecture, which I believe is named after Alan Turing, the scientist who created the test to see if AI can trick us into thinking they're human. Anyways, some of the onboard specs. We have 11 gigs of GDDR6 VRAM, a whopping 4352 CUDA cores, and a boost clock of 1650 MHz. Alright, so let's take a look at this card and open her up. 1 second. I think we need some ray tracing here to make sure this works. There we go. Now we have ray tracing, guys. Oh, well, I tried. There we go. Does it work now? You guys like that? Some IRL ray tracing. Oh, well. And of course, our thick boy. So first thing you'll notice here is the shield. It gives it a new robot-esque design. To me, it kind of looks like an Autobot. And I really dig it. EVGA did a really good job with this. You see there's a backplate here to give you that extra plate of protection when you're building. As well as the new redesign, you notice there's a transparent shield. This allows you to customize your card to your liking with the software on board. So change your colors to some smooth jazz, and we'll show you that in the next bench video. Of course, next you notice that the new fan blades, which are designed with rotational direction and specifically for efficient equine operation. With the size of this card, I mean, look at this thing. Maybe it should be called the XCCCC with 3 C's because it is thick. But don't worry, it stays nice and cool. So one of the coolest onboard features here is the new software for EVGA Precision X1, which gives you a new way to overclock. It would be to explain as well why in the back of the box it tells us that it needs 1.5 gigahertz for space. I'm like, whoa, what? But hey, it's complimentary software. So next we have, what's in this fancy little box here? Oh, the most important part came out. Our little stamp of our allegiance to EVGA for our system. That's what matters. And for those that have never installed a GPU before, there is an installation guide. Let's make sure. It's a scroll of knowledge. There's a scroll of knowledge here, guys. Hear this? Hardware installation. Turn off your computer. I'm not gonna do it like that. I'll stop before someone like kills me in the comments. And then it looks like it's DVI-D to HDMI adapter, which will be vital for anyone that's still using DVI-D, like myself. And while the card has one HDMI, 3 DisplayPort, and of course for future VR users, USB Type-C. So obviously, easy conversion. So really, some important notes for you guys. You will require a bare minimum of 650 watt PSU or greater. The card is a little juicy boy. It needs the energy for all the really cool stuff it's packing. Really, this makes sense. As well, you need 2 available 8-pin or 6.2 pin PCI powered dongles to power it up. So guys, that's it for the unboxing. That's it for the overview. Guys, stay tuned in the future as we do a full EVGA build with this, as well as a benching vid in the future. So I'm excited to see how this guy benches. So until then, I'm Steve from Memory Express. You guys know the drill. Follow us on our social media. Facebook and Twitter are the same, just at Memory Express. And of course, our official Instagram is Official Memory Express. Makes sense. Thank you. Smells great. Smells like a brand new GPU. I feel like I'm gonna be like one of those artist types that's like, oh yes, and the shine of the card is perfect. Oh, look at these ports. Maurice, look at these ports. They're perfect. The thickness of this card. It's thick like my lunch. If I were to compare this to a food item, like weight-wise, guys, this is like holding 2 pizzas. Like, not slices, but 2 pizza boxes at the same time. Is that kind of weight to it? I believe it's 3.5 pounds. So, I mean, this is 3.5 pounds of pizza. Would not eat it, though. I don't think you want ray tracing in your stomach, because I don't think that's going to give you a good time. There we go. Spin those little fans for you guys. Little spin action. Like a Beyblade. Let it rip! There we go. I thought I broke it for a second. I panicked. There we go. That was so quick, guys. I didn't even see it go. Like,